Hi everybody and welcome to Divine Guidance with me, Noel. I'm very happy to be with you. How are you? I hope you're all doing well. So today we have general guidance and messages from the Divine to the Collective. So let's see how many cards we're going to have. Thank you, Divine, for your love. Thank you, Divine, for your patience. Thank you, Divine, for your grace and your power. Thank you for giving us simple and clear messages for the collective. So the first one is, actually we have two for the first one. Yeah, two. These are the cards for the group number 1. Group number 2. And group number 3. So let me show you the 3 piles. So these are the 3 piles. Group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Of course, feel free to choose 1, 2, or 3 piles to have a more personalized reading. So let's get started. Hi, group number 1. So you have chosen this card with this one. For me, this card is about the root chakra, because as you can see here, it's a lot of red color. It's remind me red color. Gladiator, the 2000 and I don't remember, 4 or something like this, but the old one, but not the oldest one, because I know that there's the one in the 50s or 40s or even 20s, and the second one in the 2000 and now 2024. I'm not talking about the one with Denzel Washington, no, the one with the Russell Crowe. Anyway, I haven't seen the one with the Denzel Washington. Red is the color of the gods. That's what I remember. The gladiator, the coach, the old gladiator. He used to be a gladiator himself. I don't remember his name, but he said red. Red is the color of the gods. Okay, so you may know or not about the story of Gladiator in 2004, I think. Something like the 2000 and the beginning of 2000. The story about this gladiator who was a general who became a slave and then became a gladiator who would defy the emperor. But I remember that the coach, the gladiator coach, he said the word red is the color, is the favorite color for the gods to Maximus. Maximus is the general. So the whole story is about Maximus, who was a general, slave, gladiator. Because he has lost his wife and his son in a very horrible way, and because of him, actually. But he wasn't like I'm going to tell you what happened, because this is a very old story anyway. Because the new Commodus, the new emperor, the young new emperor, has decided to kill Maximus' wife and son. So Maximus is like disconnected with life, totally disconnected with life. He doesn't want to live, And we can understand that when we are grieving, like in he was alone, and he was bought by, as a slave. He was found by some these who buy and sell the slaves. I mean, this is this card is talking about a lot of things, actually. Yeah, about humanity, what humanity does from time to time as horrible things. But this, not this card. That's what I get in this reading, because this is in Fez. That's how they color the leather. You see the leather? It is colored in different colors: red, orange, yellow. This is a very old way, using just natural products. And here in Morocco, we are very known with Maroquinerie, working with the leather. So Maximus is like, no, I don't want to fight. He doesn't want to live. He's just, yeah, and we can get it. We can get it. But then he is going to feel like forced to fight, because this is in his instinct. He is he is a general. He cannot accept to be defeated. The moment like the enemy is in front of him, he is no more thinking. He just acts. He has to act. So that's what he's going to do. He's just going to act. It's going to be like a marvelous show, because he is general, of course. So for me, this card, it means that there is a sense of disconnection with our root chakra. What I feel, I mean, I'm going to be sincere with you. I feel that this is generational karma coming. It is not the person connecting with this card. This is not the vibes of this person. This is karma. We inherit this. It is coming, as I said. This vibes are about humanity. We humans, we do some horrible things to each other. It's not about who's like the good person or the bad. We do these things from time to time, because as Maximus, when he is in the arena, he is not like thinking about whether or not to like to fight and to stay alive and put all these men down. He will, because he is like connected with his instinct, no matter what, because he is a general, as I said. In general, a general means that, for me, it means that all of his like up chakras are open. That's why he is a general, up, like his crown chakra. And we know that Maximus in the movie, he's connected with the divine. He prays for his family. I mean, he's got a vision, even if like it was like a little twisted vision, not real, about Rome and he not being able to become the new emperor. This is a vision, but he's got also this beautiful vision, and yeah, about his his farm and his family. This beautiful vision, and his throat chakra. And in the beginning of the movie, we see him talking as a leader to his men, to like, yeah, because they were about to fight in a battle that they would win. That's why he is a general. That's why you are embodying now this. That's what I feel. Let's just say, just let me speak about Maximus, and you put it as you want, okay? So let's do this reading for Maximus of the gladiator, okay? So Maximus was like a full spectrum open, heart open, because loving man, a very loving man. The power, the kind power and the tough power. And of course, even his sacral chakra was open. Yeah, we could see him like talking with this ex fiancée or ex sweetheart that he had. He was talking about with her with gentleness and respect, and yeah, we had that feeling about him, about his sensuality and his creativity. He can be like this, yeah. And the root chakra, he was very open, his root chakra, but then it was cut. So something, not something, for Maximus, something happened. Yeah, we know his sense of security, his sense of belonging were cut. So I have this feeling that this is coming from karma in this reading. This is coming from karma. The sense that we are disconnected. The sense that like outside is like a horrible place to be. Like life is a horrible place to be. For me, this card, if so, this card is about the root, mainly the root chakra. So let's see it as a triangle going upside down, bringing the energy to earth. This card is, you see, like a triangle here, bringing the energy from the divine, from the universe, down to the earth, like to the body. So it is rooted here. So we have this geometric, you see, geometry. This is the like the 7, 8 dimensions, only geometry. It can be seen like this or like this, but actually the words are written this way. Even if we have like an open mind, connected with the divine, loving the heart, loving heart, but if the root chakra is closed, we don't feel we belong to this earth. With this card, I see some people not like refusing to eat healthy food because we think that it is bad. Actually, it is bad. But the food itself, is it bad or not? I don't know. So let's get some clues about this. So I see that there is some work to do in the root chakra, like root chakra, right? Earth. I mean, exactly this. It is exactly. We want to be rooted, totally rooted. We want to be totally rooted, like this plant. This card, it says shapeshifter. For me, the moment I saw this card, I saw our ancestors, and of course also animals. Because I told you, I feel like some people here refuse to eat healthy. This is the vibe. I'm not talking about anything else. I'm talking about eating healthy. For example, like the doctor would say, you have to eat like balanced. I see that, no, I cannot, because it is hurting the animals. Okay, so when it comes to animals, they are just like us. They have chosen to come to get this experience on earth. They have chosen this, knowing that this is what happened. You know what I mean? This is what happened. They know this. But don't get me wrong. The way it is, like, the way we can, like, the way it is, like, used, how it is. That's what matters. How we do it. For example, if we decide to eat meat, meaning to eat animals, what matters is how. Because it is very simple. You know what I mean? From the spiritual perspective, we are all the same. We have all the same vibes. We are plants, we are animals, we are humans. In spirit, for example, let's take the uh, light. Let's take the example of light as the spirit being light. So as a plant, it has a spirit as light. As an animal, it has a spirit as light. As a human being, I want to bring like, yeah, let's use this card to get a person in this. I got two. Okay, this one and this one. Focus and do nothing. So this person, for example, this person or this person, they are spirits. So we are all light. We are all light. The plants, the animals, and the human. We are all spirits. And even the crystals, I mean all beings. We are light. Okay. Now as energy, of course not. We are totally different as energy. The energy of a crystal is totally different from the energy of just a rock. The energy of a person is different from the energy of a fish. Totally different. A plant is different, has a different energy from the one of an animal. That's for sure. We're all different. We are all different in the energy. So when it comes to eating or not eating meat, it means whether we want to use the energy of the animals. Do we want to use their energy? They are present here. Do we want to use their energy? And knowing that they have chosen to come here to life, to experience this life of being an animal, knowing what's going to happen. Also the plant. These are different vibes. So there is no such thing as good and bad. Me, for example, if I decide to eat meat, there's no such thing as it is good or bad. But the way I'm going to do it, is it a loving way or is it a disconnected way from the divine? A loving way. We're talking about the way we do things. Energetically, it is the same. If we like eat meat, doing it like being like in total sadness, in total anger, or in total guilt, it is guilt. It is sadness. It is anger. Shame. If we are like eating and feeling shame, we are feeling shame. If we are eating plants and we have the vibe of shameful, being us shameful and eating with shameful vibes, this is what we get. Because this is energy. So above, so below. So if we decide to eat meat, I have to do it the loving way. If I decide to eat plants, I have to do it the loving way. It doesn't matter. From the spiritual perspective, it doesn't matter. Energy, it's different, of course. And we can work on the energy. So, with this card, I feel like whatever we decide to do, we have to do it the loving way. That's all. This is what the divine is telling us. It doesn't matter if I eat plants or only animals, or I have to do it the loving way. And I have to do also what's the best for me as a human being. And with this card, that a human being who is not just like sitting all the time. I have to move. I have to move. The only, I mean, spiritually, there's no such things as eating meat is bad. There is no such thing. For the divine, there is no such thing as eating meat. This is a religion. We want to be like, we want to remember that this is a religion that had like forbidden eating food, like meat. But the way we treat the animals, yes, it matters. It matters a lot. It matters a lot, you see? It shifts, it changes the way we are treating the meat. And don't get me wrong, even if we have like, we eat only plant, and within us there is this connection, as we might feel like sadness or grief. It's like let's get the example of Maximus. Maximus, when his like family dies, he is like in total like very low energy, very very low energy. He has to work on his energy. Eating only, for example, plants won't change the fact that he has to make a decision. He has to use his free will to let go of the grief. Of course, it will take time. We won't ask him to do this like 2 days after they did. No. But ultimately, he's got to go back to life. And we cannot live without breaking an egg. I'll share with you what I think about this stuff, about eating meat, not eating meat, and all this stuff. I imagine myself in this like very old place, living in nature with my kids, only with my kids. So I would be like, would I think about not eating meat, not giving them meat? Why would I think like this? If I'm like just by myself, why would I think like this? I want them to be healthy. I want them to be strong. If I have like to live in the middle of the nature back days and just eat plants. For example, for those who are like following the Hindu, there's no problem with them because they know how to like to mix this spices, and I know that it is also within their DNA. That's why they don't have to get some other like vitamins and protein, taking them as pills, because it's, for me, it's nonsense. This is personal, and I'm sharing with you what I believe. It is nonsense to just take pills of proteins because we want to refuse to eat meat because we think that we are hurting them. The only moment we can hurt them is when they want to prepare them. And if we do it the loving way, it's going to be the loving way. The heart, the loving, it's going to be received as loving way. So how I do it personally, as I told you. Would I be, for example, eating meat all the time? Like chicken and sheep, something like that. No, because I won't be able to, no, I won't be able. But I know that I'm going to fish. That's for sure. If I don't know how to fish, I will learn. Just by time, I will learn to have fish. So it is going to be like a lot of fish, and I would have chicken, but just use the eggs. But then, if I would meet someone who is able to, sometimes, why not? Because we are all in this together. We have chosen to be here together. All of us, humans, animals, plants. We want to do it the loving way. We want to do it the loving way. That's what I feel for this pile. So let's get more information using this one. Thank you, Divine, for your love. Thank you, Divine, for your kindness. And I want to say something else. When we choose not to eat meat, it is our right. We are free. And we want to do it the loving way. And we want to treat people who eat meat lovingly because it is about the loving way. It is not about wronging other people that, yeah, you do it, or like treating ourselves that we are like champions because we don't eat meat. It is personal ultimately. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Balance. So for most of the of the people resonating with this reading, it's about balance. First of all, about balance. We want to be balanced. We want to be balanced. It is about love. Loving our body, loving our life, loving the plants. I want to think that, imagine that if all of us right now we decide just to eat plant, it's going to be chaos on earth. And for the spirit, it's the same. For some of you, I feel like I have these vibes. Someone who is like, they don't want to eat meat and they feel depleted. That's what I get. Okay, so bear with me. Someone who's like, no, I don't want to eat meat, and they feel depleted so much that they are not able to like have this romantic, beautiful relationship that is within their reach. Maybe someone is interested in them, and because they are like, I don't know the situation, they're like, no, or they don't feel like they can measure up. You know what I mean? Because in a new relationship, we would like go out and spend a lot of time together and do a lot of things. You know what I mean? But sometimes when we are depleted, it's like, no, we can't. So I see this card. A fairy climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. This is the instinct that I saw within Maximus Decimus Marius, something like this. Father of a dead wife, something like this. Our instincts are talking to us. They are giving us signs. We want to follow our instincts, as I've told you. For example, that's what I do personally. I'm not in the vibe of eating that much meat, but then I do eat a little bit of it. I do eat, but not that much, because I can't. I know that I can't. I cannot like eat more than, and for example, at night, I try never to eat, usually, I never eat meat at night, but in Ramadan, of course, it's different. But usually, no, just soup, vegetables, something very... Follow your instinct. Your instinct or will take you to the balance. The instinct will take you to the balance. You are called to be like in these vibes, to do nothing, to be in stillness. Just the love, the grace, and the power of the universe that we are all living in. And the love and the presence of the divine within all of us. We want to stop with this victimhood mentality, as victimizing, like even when, the things to eat meat is well done. Of course, when we talk about the industry and the syrup consummation, eating meat every day, a lot, at lunch, at dinner, and a lot. This is not something balanced. This is not something balanced. We want to be balanced. How much do we need? We don't need that much if we think about it. How much meat do we need every day or every week? Not that much. Okay, so I want to get some tarot so we can wrap this, read it about gladiator. The Eight of Cups, yes. Why the Eight of Cups? So we want to let go of. So let me get some cards. No, this one. Some cards about what's going on. And so we are our root chakra is underactivated. This is the vibes. Underactivated, not over, no, under. Resistance. Go with the flow and be open to life's changes. Denial, refusal, opposition. Yeah. And I see these two doing the same thing. You see? Leaving something. Leaving something behind. Let's get another one. Ender Tarot. Thank you, Divine. Thank you for your loving assistance. Trauma. Yeah. Your scars are proof of resilience and survival, pain, wound, shock. So the vibe of Maximus, Decimus Meridius or something like that. The trauma, yeah, because he was traumatized by his wife and his son, wow. With these two, it's like we are blocked in this trauma, because trauma, we hang on a certain time, certain place where it happened, and we only feel what happened within the trauma. But I feel that your instincts are but we might prefer to stay here in this beautiful place. Even on earth, it's beautiful. Beauty is a principle of creation, so it is everywhere in the universe. It is not between someone's hands. This is glamour. Hollywood had created glamour, and we think that beauty is glamour. We think that attractiveness is glamour. Attractiveness, it depends on social yeah. So let's get more information. So I have these like this. For me, it means we are so much connected up, with the positive vibes. We want to feel positive. I am positive all the time, positive. And I am not rooted. I cannot manifest this positivity. Why? Because I need to integrate my wholeness, everything within me. My instinct. This card is the instinct. The fairy, this drive to stay alive. And when I am in the vibe of I want to stay alive, survival mode. Survival mode. It is not totally bad to be to know how to survive in this life, and to be rooted in our daily life. As I want first of all to survive. I want I want my physical needs to be met. This is raw root chakra. Raw, I mean food. Am I feeding myself? Balance. Just balance. And we had like the same like plants, using plants and animals. Which way? If this is like if it resonates with you, plants and vegetables and maybe also meat, just a little bit of it, just a little bit of it is enough. You see, this one was upside down. It is all lit up in the head, but down it is not. I mean, and I see the sadness, the tear. It makes you sad because it is beautiful here, very beautiful. It's a beautiful, very beautiful here. And here it's a little bit scary, but actually what I see is that it's a generational trauma. That's what I get. Generational trauma. And I believe that we are all working on this. All working on letting go of the guilt, the shame. Whatever the situation, don't get me wrong, it's not only by eating meat or whatever. Whatever the situation, we want to let go of the oldest traumas within our DNA. How we know that we are fine, we are balanced. We are balanced. We are feeling good, when we are like doing things in activity, and we are feeling good in stillness. We want to let go of this emotion. You see, we have here the Nine of Cups. We want to leave these emotions and to go to our Nine of Cups. These are emotions. How do we let go of the emotions? We decide to feel them and to let them go. We don't cling on them by using some. It's very windy outside. Yeah, it's time to clean and cleanse. Clean and cleanse. So let's get some more information for the beautiful pile number 1. And what I get with this, it's that cat is saying, I was like, you were like this too. He is telling me, telling us, we were like this too, cats. In other lives, we know, what is it? We know. Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages for the beautiful group number 1. So the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ace of Cups. You see, even if this is reversed, but I look at just the image. The image is a totally beautiful, like open root chakra. I see that it is going through this phase. Maybe for some of you, it was meant to be like this, to experience that, and the root chakra will. I mean, most of us, we have to work on our root chakra because this is where our belonging to the community, to the family, and we all know that there are a lot of like problems in this. It will happen gradually, gradually. If you do it the loving way, if we do it the loving way. So the guidance is the loving way, to love, self-love, the Ace of Cups, self-love, love yourself unconditionally, meaning that I love myself because I love myself. I deserve to be loved. This, yeah, unconditionally, whatever the situation. The divine loves us, no matter what we do. No matter what we do. The divine is not judging us. Is not thinking that you eat meat, well, you're a good person, you don't eat, you are a bad person, something or something like that. No. The divine is not in the judgment. This is us. This is only us. It's happening just between us. If we decide, for example, to eat meat and it means so much for us, it means so much for us not to eat meat. If it makes so much sense and we feel good and we do it the loving way, you don't need my confirmation for this because you are doing it the loving way. When we are not shaming and guilt, like making people feel guilty if they eat meat, it means that this is the loving way. No judgments, accepting. If we decide to eat meat, I do it the loving way. I do it the loving way. And I'm not like attacking people who choose not to eat meat. I'm not in this, or joking about them or making fun of them. No. We do it the loving way. No matter what we decide, we do it the loving way. And we follow our instinct. Because what I see also with these, like the lunar phases, is that in our life we may go through phases in which we eat a lot of meat, and other phases we don't eat, and other phases we eat less, and it depends on the situation. And we want in all phases to love ourselves and to accept ourselves. That's how we integrate our shadow. So let's get more information for those who are like in this romantic relationship. How this root chakra vibes are working on the romantic cycle. Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages for group number 1. So let's get, yes. So I have the page of cups in the reverse. It was like this. A romantic relationship, not starting, page, not beginning. I don't know how. Why? I mean, why? This is a new pentacle. I mean, the vibes are here. The Ace of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. This is being patient, and on the reverse, I feel the vibes that not being able to be patient. I don't know why. Well, that's what I said. Sometimes when our healthy, like the food we eat is not balanced, I mean, we feel like the need to like just relax and sleep more often. Because ultimately, each relationship is, we have to put the seed. And I can even read this. If we decide to eat just plants, we need to to rest more. But of course, I'm not talking about, I mean, I'm not deciding for you what to do. I'm reading cards and energies. I feel even some we are a little bit for those who are following their instincts about like the ram. Maybe it is good for you to eat a little bit of meat. Maybe that's some vibes that I get. Just a little bit of it would be beneficial. So beneficial, just a little bit. That's what I the vibes. If you're like, but no, I cannot. I don't like it. Just I don't like it. Not I can't because I'm sick or something. I don't like it. What I'm reading is that it will do you marvelous things in your love life. Because we need like to the drive, we need the passion, we need the patience. We to take this like this big coin coming toward us with the both with both hands. Both hands. Both hands for me means each one of you like a hand. You know what I mean? Your hand and the hand of that new person coming into your life. You want to be balanced. You see what I mean? Have this to be in the same like energy, to have the same energy. To have the same energy. So let's get the last message from John Lennon. And please remember that it is not about eating or not eating meat. And we're not talking about the super industry, which is it is not like, it is what it is. It is not the best, in my opinion. It is not the best as it can be. It can be like, it can be done better. The industry of meat, of course, it can be done better. This is not. It is not about eating or not eating meat. It's about doing it the loving way. But for sure, we need to go away from that, to leave, to let go of these emotions, because the divine wants you to have your 9 of Cups, whatever you want, to be like elated, to be. I hear to be happy living on this earth, living on this earth. Happy living on this earth. We do it by letting go of the emotions. So let's get, or just saying by ourselves, this is not the emotion I want to, like, I don't want to linger on the sadness. No. I feel shame. No, I don't want to feel shame. It will go away by itself, of course. So let's get this one. I believe in everything until it's disproved. So I believe in fairies, the myths, dragons. It all exists, even if it's in your mind. Who's to say that dreams and nightmares aren't as real as the here and now? This is John Lennon. So let me repeat it again. I believe in everything until it's disproved. So I believe in fairies, the myths, dragons. It all exists, even if it's in your mind. Who's to say that dreams and nightmares aren't as real as the here and the now? So this is what John is telling you. This is how I get it. This is not about like trying to understand something else. It's as if John is here, is telling us, sharing with us. I believe in everything until it is disproved. Da, 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 da. What does it mean for you? I'll get another one. What does it mean for you? If John would be here telling you about this. It's going to mean something to you. If everyone demanded peace instead of another television set, then there be peace. I read it again. It's like in peace and love kind of vibes. This community wanting peace. peace. If everyone demanded peace instead of another television set, then there'll be peace. So this is what John Inland is saying, and it's talking about, of course, peace, but also if we demand to let go of the trauma, it will happen. If we let it go and demand it, I demand that I let go of the emotions. Yeah, what happened, happened. I let go of the emotions, of the belief system. It will go. So I hope you enjoyed the reading and it helped. Thank you for watching and see you in the next reading. Bye bye. So hi, group number 2. So we have chosen this beautiful card, and it is these are fountains, Moroccan fountains. We have no, we don't have a city, because it can be in any city, in any Moroccan city. It can be even internationally, of course. Okay, so what I see is the past, the present, and the future. So the guidance coming from the divine are very simple. The past is over. It's behind. It's far away. We want to let it go. We don't want to pay attention to it. We want to pay attention to the future. Because I see that, of course, we are in the present. This is where our life force is coming. This is where we connect with the divine. This is where we connect with life. This is where we live. Yeah, this is where we live. We live in the present moment. This is where you are, here. The divine is telling you, pay more attention to the future. Because something is like brewing, creating. You see, we have just half on it. We don't want it to be like the past. Of course, we want to, how it is going to be, the divine is telling us, how is it going to be? Asking us how it is going to be. And the divine is answering, it is going to be like your present. Your future is going to be like your present. I see this with the plants and the beautiful, like the love coming from the plants, is that the more we feel love in the present moment, we feel love. We are connected to everything. The love that is connecting us, the love that is within us. I mean, it's a lot of energy. It is raining. Okay, this something that I see is that maybe, for example, we don't know much what we want in the future, for example, because I got these vibes. Yeah, I'm just interested into now and what happened, but then the future is just going to be whatever. If we are in these vibes, I mean, the best that we can get from these vibes of not knowing what the future is bringing is to be in love. It's be in the loving way. That's how we will manifest the best, actually, what I see. The best will be manifested if we are rooted into the present moment and connected with love. The best will happen, even if we don't know, like we don't have like a project, a purpose, a goal, something like this. Even if we don't know about it, just living, being still, being like rooted in the present and feeling the love, connected with the love of everything, the divine, the universe, people, the best will come. in the future. This is a very beautiful card. Yeah. So let's get more information about that present moment. So we got 2 cards. So the goal is the present moment. Create. Okay, so we create in the present moment. We don't create in the future. We don't create in the past. We create in the present moment. And I see that we can rewrite the past in the now. We can rewrite the past, create another past, of course create another future. We have the tools are in the now. The tools of creation are now, or in the now. Yeah, the egg. This is the egg is the seed of the future. It is within our hand. We can like for some, you know exactly what you want. So you are called like to coil around this goal that you want to have, to keep it, and to keep it secret, to keep it secret, and to be able to change in order to get it. We have to, of course, we have to change in order to create that future that we want. That is a reproduction, of course, a better from the other, like another version. That's it. Another version of this present time. The future is another version of the present. The future is like it's another the future is another present. I see that we sit, how we do it. We sit in the present moment, and we notice the love that is around us. We can start this we can begin in nature itself. Yeah, it begins by being in nature itself. And as I say, when we go back to nature, we go back to our nature. And we use our tools. And I see that our tools, us humans, are imagination, visualization, present moment. I mean, this is a principle of creation, but also our emotions. So we have the imagination, visualization, and our emotions. So when we connect in the present time with the love, we are actually manifesting that precious goal, that precious dream that is within us. Just us being in these vibes. Just us being in these vibes. We don't even need to like imagine ourselves doing the. We can do it that way, and also we can do it just by being in the present moment. So we have two things: to be in the present moment, filled with the love, connected to the present time, connected with the unconditional love. And secondly, by using our tools, us humans. That's how we can manifest the future. Use our tools: visualization, imagination, and emotions. We feel like we imagine ourselves being in that state that we want, and being able to change for it. For example, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the example, but yeah. The bless, yeah, to be in the bless. This is the word I was looking for. The blessed, the bless. We are blessed. Also gratitude. Yeah, gratitude. To be in gratitude mode. About, yeah, the blessing, about counting our blessing. This is an activity that we can do every day if we want. Like, this is what we want. I mean, not only if we want to manifest, but also if we want to manifest something that that we can experience fully. We have to be ready to get it. Believe in the impossible. Wow. Yeah. Even if you think that your dreams are impossible, well, the blue moon, believe in the impossible. Yeah, the blue moon. Every blue moon. Even if the blue moon is so rare, but it does happen. Yeah, it does happen. Even if the impossible, like we may think that it is impossible, actually the impossible can happen from time to time. We are called to believe in it, to believe in ourselves, and to believe in the process. What I've been talking about, how to be rooted in the present moment. That's how we can manifest the experience that we want, and we want to be able to change so we can experience it fully and being in the gratitude mode. Thank you, Divine, for your guidance. What do you need to release? So there's, yeah, I told you about letting the past. I mean, what do you need to release? Just reminding me to tell you, to speak to you about the past. We need to let go of the past. Why? To let place for the future. For what? The future. I mean, if you are like standing here, looking at the present, can you look at the past? No, looking at the future. Can you look at the past at the same time? This is not possible for us human to look at the past and the future at the same time. Whether you will turn your back to the future or you will turn your back to the past, you decide. What do you need to release? And surrender to the divine. Wow, beautiful card. Full moon. So I see that the moment, the moment you let go of something, you are in this phase of letting go, of clearing, a cleansing. Also, this one is of cleansing. It will happen in the divine time. Surrender to the divine. Once we let go of the past, and how do we let go of the past? Not by like totally forgetting about it. No, we don't want to forget about our past. To release doesn't mean to... I want to get this card to get... no, we don't want to forget. We want to let go of the sad emotion, the sadness, the remorse, the guilt, why we are dwelling in the past, because we haven't integrated everything about it. We haven't accepted everything about it. So let's get some more clarification from this card. How we can help group number 2 to release what they need to release so the impossible can become possible. And then they can surrender to the divine. Thank you, divine. Allowance. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. So we have like clear guidance. So we want to stop judging the past. Even to let go of the opinion that we have about the past. Just to be like in front of a past. No more like dealing with our past as the past that had shaped us and those things that happened were no. It was just a past. Without fear, we want to let go of the fear. Without resistance, we want to let go of the resistance. So we are like blocking this like wonderful things coming into our way. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner. Yeah. When we allow, it means what is allowance is when we are in these vibes of the present moment. Counting our blessing. Creating with the universe. Stopping to judge the past. The past is just the past. Yeah, very interesting. So let's get more clarification with this. So the fear can prevent you from releasing, from surrendering. Fear is not danger. Fear, it is a belief system. So that is something that you wish to have, to live, to experience. But first you need to release. Wow! Wow. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups. The divine is asking you, what is it that you want? What is your wildest dream? This is the impossible. Because I had this vibe, I was like, oh yeah, whatever it's going to happen, the future doesn't matter. It's the same thing, The vibes of the past, the present, the future are going to be the same thing. But the divine is telling you, what is it that you want? Maybe what's prevented is your judgment. When we judge, and I know that we judge when we are hurt. The King of Cups. Again, Cups. What I see with this card is because the moment I saw it, I was like listening. I was looking at this. I was looking at the card and listening. Because I was saying, what is it that you want? What is it that you want? Because the divine is willing to give it to you. That's what I heard. The divine is asking you, what is it that you want? Because the divine is willing to give it to you. Ten of Pentacles. 10. I'm here with this card, full spectrum. It's like my career, my relationship, my family, my kids, my abundance, money here, everything. Yes, it is possible. But we have to allow. So let's see with this small and very intense card, what, because we've seen about the fear, but what is it? Resistance, what is it? So thank you, Divine, for giving us more details about group number 2. So let's get 3 and see how it resonates with you. 2. Regret. Yeah, the past. Regret. It is as if the present is rooted into the past. So we are still feeling the past, still looking at the past, still being in the past vibes. The past cannot be changed, but the future is still in your hand. Yeah, the future. That's what I told you. The divine is telling you, pay attention to the future, because ultimately the past has gone. We can do nothing about it. Just we can rewrite the story of the past. Obscurity. In the unknown, there is room for endless possibilities. Mystery, ambiguity, darkness. This is the future. It's with this card, it's like, it's scary. The future is scary. I'm here, like, the hurt is scary. The hurt that happened in the past. But this is not the future. It's like kind of vibes of projection, because something like difficult happened in the past, it is going to happen also in the future. No. Avoidance. Face what you fear. So we have more clues, about this card. Allowance is invite us to be open to whatever comes, like this kind of vibes. Without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. Avoidance, resistance. Face what you fear, for avoidance is but a temporary refuge. Denial, neglect, evasion. Yeah. Let's get some. The past cannot be changed, but the future is still in our hands. What is it that you want? Because the divine is willing to give it to you. Is willing to give the healing, first of all. This is the healing phase. This is the healing phase. So you have to go through the healing phase. You have huge energies. This one and this one. The only thing not happening yet is to release. We cannot, even the divine cannot step and heal you without you giving the green light. You have to give the green light. What is it that you want? Because these two cards are saying the same thing about this. You see, believe in the impossible. What do you need? Healing. Surrender to the divine, to everything, like 10 of Pentacles, everything, the whole thing. This is what the divine will bring. We don't know how. This is the surrender. This is the allowance. The only thing that we can know is that I want one card, I want one card. Yeah. This. More than 3. 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Pentacles. This is the Two of Pentacles. Doesn't look like two. The Four of Wands is within your reach. This is what I see. The Four of Wands, I mean, a level up. A level up. What is it? A level up. And a celebration. A level up and a celebration. In whatever situation. Maybe you are in this present moment. You are, as I said, the future is an upgraded present. That's what I saw. The future is an upgraded present. So the divine is telling you what's coming your way is an upgrade. The presence upgraded. But you have to decide. This Two of Pentacles is like, it's still in the air. It is still in the air. You have to decide with the Two of Pentacles. You have to decide, what is it that you want? Do you want to, like, to release, to start the what is it? The healing. Do you want to start the healing? Connect fully. You just need one thing to allow all these things to happen. So let me rephrase it. What is that action that you can do to start the healing, to start this beautiful, I mean, not this one, this one coming your way, the everything. What you can do, you sit in the present moment and you count your blessings, because this is where you create that future, because the future is another present. You decide, yeah. Because the moment you start doing this, the nature itself, if you sit in nature, for example, it will heal you directly. You will level up. The energy coming your way is a level up. It's a better present, better than you think. Maybe even you say, like, it cannot be better. Even it can be like this. It cannot be better. The universe telling you, believe in the impossible. Believe in the impossible and surrender to the divine. I feel like the vibes of something that you wish and you think, like, yeah, I wish I would get it or experience it, but this is just impossible. It's impossible. The divine telling you, what is it, your wildest dream? What is your wildest dream? First healing, then everything like that you want. But you have to decide, to make your mind. And the nature and the universe are going to heal you. To ask, because it is within your hand. You see, it is within your hand. But you have to ask, you have to decide, you have to make your mind. Is it like, do you want it or not? If you feel like you are scared, know that things will never happen the same way as the past. It is just your projection, because this is something that you want so much. You have to face what you fear, because what you fear, you want so much of this situation. When you feel so much fear, it means that you feel that you want so much something within this situation. For example, you want to write a book, and you feel so scared that it is not going to be accepted, all the stuff. Your fear means that it means a lot to you. It doesn't mean that you are not well prepared or you will not do a good job. Fear means that you want that thing so much. That's all. And you can, of course, ask for help. Ask for help, and help is within reach. And even, maybe it resonates with you or not, this card for me is always about a guide. Guides surround you. That's what I see. There is a guide surround you, not only the divine, but also a guide, meaning that this is an energy that you can interact with. You may see some synchronicities, you may see some like glowing, some reflections of the lights that are like, what? I see that, yeah, I see that there is a guide trying to connect with you, because you are not alone. We are never alone. If you don't understand what's going on, ask, and you shall receive. Just ask and you shall receive. Because now you are called to create with the divine. With the divine. So let's get a final message from John Lennon. My defenses were so great. The rock and roll hero who knows all the answer was actually a terrified guy who didn't know how to cry. So I don't know how it is going to fit, but this is what John is saying. My defenses were so great. My defenses. I see it with this card. Defense, avoiding, all the time avoiding. Because we are so scared of the future, because we don't want what happened in the past to happen in the future. But it won't. Because that's like, I don't want like to say it like bluntly like this, but this is like boring for the universe. Just what happened would happen, it happened, you know. The universe is like an expansion. It won't like make, this is our fear, this is our anxiety talking here. So, my defenses were so great, the rock and roll hero who knows all the answers was actually a terrified guy who didn't know how to cry. Simple. And he added, simple. John Lennon. For sure it's going to speak to you your way. So I don't want to like to give explanation, because this is John Lennon's words speaking to you directly. So let's get another one. Love is the answer, and you know that's for sure. Love is a flower. You've got to let it grow. Yeah, to grow. It is a level up. This is the Four of Wands. Maybe you're fine. That's the vibes that I get. You're fine. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, that was sad in the past, but I'm fine. So what about the future? I don't know about the future. I don't know about it. Now it's time to grow. Not to grow. To love your experience, how much you feel loved, how much you feel joy, how much you feel alive. The level up of the present, that's what I said. The level up of the present, it's the expansion. Because while we are here on earth, we have to expand. Yeah, so that's what I have for today's reading. Thank you for watching, and no, I hope you enjoy the reading, because it's very important that you enjoy the reading and it helped. I hope you enjoy again. Wow, I hope you enjoy the reading. It helped. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next reading. Bye bye. Hi, group number 3. So this is the card you have chosen, a very beautiful card, and the color. That's what's catching my eyes. The throat chakra. The opening of a very beautiful chakra. Throat chakra. The opening of a very beautiful throat chakra. And also the crown chakra. This is what I was about to say. So I want to get a card from these, because they look the same color. And see in which, what is it that you will speak about? Mainly. because I see that people will be very interested in what you want to do, to say. This is a very welcoming door. And you see here the doorbell, that's how they do it. Tuck, tuck, tuck. I mean, we feel welcomed in this house. I see that many people will tell you, ask you about things, and willingly you will. But maybe this is something that you don't see coming within you. For example, you're like, what? Me telling something, speaking about something, I don't know. Perception. Perception. $35. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edge of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. So as I told you, so the first thing is like me giving like information and clarification, explication to other people about what? In what field? Like, no, I don't know about. But you are called to share a perception, a vision that you have, to explain things about the view of life, about life. And you are called to step out of your comfort zone. And that's how it will help you go deep in what you perceive. I want to get another one from this, because actually this is the oracle card I won't go on to work with. The cosmic flower. Wow. The cosmic flower. The frequency of cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. The word. I was like speaking the word, hearing words. Let's get another one because we have 5 of these cards. Prosperity. Supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. Wow. To express. Yeah. I read it again because this is summing up. Allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. So everything that you love. So it can be like writing a book, doing some seminars, doing YouTube, speaking on it, about whatever you like, about your perception. That's it, about your perception. With this card, I see your true self, even the inner child vibes. Your true self. Yeah, your true self. Just express who you are. Even, for example, you are a dentist and you are called to speak about it, but don't feel like limited to speaking about dentists. Of course not. Speak about everything, because when we are interested in you, in listening to you, and we are interested in whatever you are bringing, and bring the whole package. And that's what the body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit, everything about you now. Just express everything about you. Very sweet. Express ourselves. It invites us to express ourselves, enjoy, to be proud of what you have become. I see even like young adults, like even young. I mean, don't think that you are young and you don't not much, because as it has says, the place we call home. This is the place that you just know about it. You just everything about it. That's it. You got it. I love this song. Everything you want, you got it. Because for me, this is the divine singing this song to us. Everything you need, you got it. Communication. Wow. Because the blue, I mean, yeah, it's about the blue. 14. The frequency, it can be even an age, 14 and 18, yes. So we have 35, 18, 36, and 14. The communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balance exchange. Yeah, this is very beautiful. The third eye chakra. The third eye chakra. So your vision. So it's here the perception and the vision. Your vision. You are called to share your vision. As simple as that. As simple as that. Your vision of life. You are a dentist, or you feel like, yeah, I've just learned how to cook this thing. Share it. It's going to mean something to someone. Because it's about, as I see, I want to get the last card, and I'm going to show you your cards. Healing. Because everything you will say, that's what I was speaking. Your energy is healing now. Whatever you do, whatever you say, whatever, and mainly it's going to happen through you speaking, writing. It's going to be healing. Healing to others. And it will bring prosperity in all different areas of your life. Everything, because there is a huge expansion. Crown chakra, third eye chakra. Your heart is expanded. And I see with this that you are already rooted. I see you have your routines, or like a dentist kind of routines. I mean, if the dentist could, you know what I mean. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. So I see that you have done this. You have done this, and you are, that's what I told you. You have done this, look, and now you are connecting with your true self because you have healed, and you are called to heal others. To heal others, to share this beauty that is coming out and coming out into you, going out of you, because you are bringing. I haven't spoken about this, the eye chakra. The indigo flower of life supports our intuition and our inner knowing. That's what I said. You know. Now you know. Even if like you think that, well, I don't know much, you know. Inner knowing, our inner imagination, and our psychic powers. So you have become a healer. Maybe you don't know about it. Maybe you don't know. Let's get some more. I said I'm going to show you your cards. This one, then I'll show you your card. Maybe you don't know that you have become a healer. About your perception, maybe you think that a healer is like I don't know. You have become a healer. Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages for a beautiful group number 3. Simple and clear messages for the group number 3. 2, 1. Memory. Memory, beautiful card. I love this card. It's full of, I love this card, but now it's like full of love, of beautiful memories. I see that it's as if you have cleared your past, and now for you the past is just sweetness. You love everything about your past. Why? Because you love your present, you love your future. It feels like it's got some vibes of the continuation of the group number 2, but actually it is the group number 3 has already done group number 2. Renew, renew. Yeah, with the egg. We had an egg and a snake in group number 2. Yeah. I see with this that it's you have released the past, now it is hollow, it is empty. What I mean is that you have released the energies, like the negative energies within it. Now it's empty. What is it? We'll see. Awakened. So you are going through an awakening. An awakening. This is an awakening. Let's get some of these cards. No, this one. Beautiful cards. So let me show you your cards. You see how they are beautiful, lot of colors. This one is perception. Beautiful cards, very beautiful cards. So the healer is awakened. You see, the healing, the healer has awakened, and it will bring prosperity for you. I see that for some time you have been disconnected with, as I've told you, this one, the cosmic flower, the true self within you, your inner child. But I see that you have changed your vision about it. You have changed, you have healed this connection with your inner child. So let's get a card for this one. So what is this empty egg, this renew? So I see that you are here in the cosmic flower, and this is where you are headed. Prosperity, healing, awake. Yeah. So this is the renew. Do nothing. I mean, we had this in group number 1, I think. Do nothing. Yeah, it is you just in this do nothing. Actually, we are doing everything. Where is it? Acceptance. We are accepting everything. I see that this is a vision that you had about yourself. Just the impression. You see, there's an impression here. This is the impression that you had about your inner child. This is an impression. But actually, you found out this. You found out that actually your inner child, yourself, is like this beautiful cosmic flower. You have integrated this part of you that you have thought is like less. That's, you know, that these opinions that we have when we are like just children and teenagers about ourselves. I'm not that much pretty. I'm not that much tall. I'm not that much. My foot are big. My foot are so small. I have I don't know, my hair, my eyes, and it had created this thing, something like this. And now, I mean, you're like, no, there's only beauty. There's only magnificence. That's what I see. That's you see. That's what I'll show you what I see. I see this is how you see life, with these colors. You see, you see life with these beautiful colors, with this kind of, you see things like this. Your past, it was so sweet, and I was like, you know, the vibes of I know about I'm going to tell you about it. Monk, the the drama, like Monk. In one of the episodes, one of his old friend when they were teenagers, and he was like, "No, I cannot accept this case because he used to do the bad things for me." No, no, no. And I don't remember his assistant. I don't know, remember her name. She told him, "But you were young, as you said. You both of you were young." He was like, "No." He's like, "No, no, no, no." But then he realized, "Okay, I'm going to go." He was, he wanted to have revenge. Then when we meet that, that his friend now grown up, they meet, and the monk is like, "Yeah, man, like, yeah, you are the friend. Yeah, you see, call yourself your friend." And the friend is like, "Hi, monk. Oh, how are you? Yeah, you're good," or something like that. This vibes. "Yeah, I heard about you, good things about you, and I know that you can help me in this case." And the friend has forgotten about everything. Just, we were kids, and I did for sure that he did something bad. Or, yeah, that's it. That's how I see how you're doing. That's it. That's what happened. And maybe that wasn't that pleasant. It wasn't that pleasant what happened. It wasn't just maybe teenagers. It was a little bit something that put, like, created a hollow in you. A hollow. And now the universe is bringing like magnificence into it. Magnificence, actually. That was meant to happen that way. So you can experience this awakening. Awakening. So you have the key. You know what you're talking about. You have the knowing, the intuition. That's beautiful. The healing. This one is lavender. Very soothing, healing vibes. I'm going to give you some of these cards because these are like herbs. So let's get more. Okay, these cards were like flipping over. I'm very curious. Work through your feelings. So maybe there is something to work, yeah, on. Otherwise, you wouldn't have this. I mean, if you would have known everything about the phase you are going through, the divine wouldn't like bring this to. So work through your feelings. Work through your feelings. Because as I see this woman, it's like just passing by. Yes, 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 yes. I feel like what I'm telling you is, yeah, 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 but you will put it aside and forget about it. But you are called to be the healer. You are called to be the healer because now you are experiencing an awakening. Okay, so the same vibe. We have the same vibe. I mean, these are two different decks, but we have the same vibe, you see? Do nothing. Feel, talk less, feel more. Okay, so what you are called to do, this is what I see you called to do. Spend some, like, meditation. For you, it's literally meditation. It's not just visualization or da, da, da. Meditation. Do nothing. Void me moon. Void moon. So maybe there was a time where like everything has collapsed within you. Not maybe it's a little bit in your whole life. Maybe. But mostly this is an experience that we go through inside. Void. The void. The void is a space. We're still in the space. The void is still in the space. In the void, we heal. In the void, we cannot talk. We cannot emote. We don't feel. In the void, we let go. Everything is shattered. I mean, everything material shattered. So you know actually what I'm talking about because you sit and you meditate. That's how you have integrated this, like a point of view that you had about yourself or experience or event That's how you have integrated it. You are called also to light a candle and do this meditation in stillness, because now I see that you have been in the void. This is where you want, I mean, in these vibes, you want to sit in these vibes with the a candle and feel. I feel like that you have done it mentally. You have done it, you have integrated it, like whatever, for example, your past or uh, something within you that you don't like. You have integrated. Now, what is needed, I mean, the action to do is to feel, to accept that feeling that you used to feel when that thing, I mean, you know what I mean. That's feeling. Work through your feeling. Talk less, feel more. In this moment, when you are in this phase of stillness, of meditation, of void, you bring the emotions, and this is what they are healed. This is the last thing to do. I mean, there's nothing much to do. Do nothing. I mean, as I told you, you don't have to. Just bring that thing, the event of the past, bring it to the present moment where you are in the void, right? Because you see, with the Pisces, the last quarter moon in Pisces, this is the solve. This is where our an ego will dissolve. This is where the ego dissolve. So let's get some tarot. So you have become a healer. See that we will meet a lot of people who are healers. Why? Like, I mean, it's very simple. Because I was like, okay. Every time I prepare myself for the reading, I listen to music, and the songs that I randomly choose and let the songs roll. So the first one that I heard is, if you know about the City Hunter song, Wild and Tough. And this song, was recorded in 1989. Yeah, 1989. More than 30 years, something like 30 years, yeah. But the version that I heard is just from the 2017 or 16. So there are two different vibes, still the same song, but two totally different vibes. And in the former one in 1989, it is like kind of rock kind of song, but in this new one, it's a mixture between techno and rock. So get wild and tough. It's your dream or it's your pain or my pain or someone's pain, because the song is Japanese, in Japanese, the song, but the title is Get Wild and Get Wild. Get Wild. And then the singer says, your pain or my pain, somebody's pain. Then your dream, my dream, somebody's dream. It's as if now, that's what I see. Now we are working on pain. Pain, like pain, grief, doesn't matter whose pain, it doesn't matter. We have to clear, because the Piscean age is leaving. is leaving. It is mostly about these vibes of linger on too much on the past, not wanting to let the past go, feeling so much remorse and grief and shame and all these things. We've got all of this in the Piscean time. Now going on in the Aquarian age, we are called to be wild and tough. Wild and tough. That's what I see. Wild and tough. And heal the pain so we can manifest our dreams. But we have to heal the pain. We have to. That's why we have now a lot of healers, much more than before. I mean, it will become like natural for all of us to be healer. Why we're going to heal ourselves? We are within the Aquarian time. We are able to heal ourselves. This is like a spiral, yeah. More people healing and helping others to heal, and we get more help when we want to heal. You know what I mean? The spiral. So you are called to merge in this spiral, in this one. Oh yes, you see how it's going. Like, yes, this is how we are working. Yes, exactly, that's how we are working the low vibration. That's how we are clearing the low vibration. This is the Hierophant. I don't know. No, this is the Nine of Wands. So we get the Nine of Wands, the Three of Swords, the 5, 6, 7 of Swords, Two of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Lovers. For some, you are not going to be alone doing this. You are going to be like partner with someone else. I want to get another. Next, I will get another card. Okay, so now we have a shortcut. That's how I read these cards. Now in the Aquarian age, with this new vision that we can have in the Aquarian age, you see, Nine of Wands, Three of the heaviness. Life is heavy. We have to do a lot of things every day, so we will have to work so hard to gain money. Life is hurts. Life is suffering. We can have a shortcut to let go of this, to open on new perspective. New perspective. How? Because it was landing on the communication. The shortcut is the communication. The Aquarian age, we are strong because we are connected. The telephone, yeah. Social media, we are connected. Once someone knows about something, like viral, it goes viral. I know this. I mean, I was like new in this preparing the video, and yeah, you know, and I would go to look for it on Google it, and just kids, they are like, I know how you can do this like this, and I mean, quickly do this, then I'm like, wow, thank you, just a thumbs up, thank you, thumbs up, thank you. They are like kids, 18 years old or something like this. Because communication, that's how we can heal, through communication. We don't want to forget about the main card of the reading, communication. A big, huge, powerful, wonderful throat chakra. And this is, I see now, this is the throat chakra of the collective. We have to all speak. And I'm hearing like, whatever, whatever. If we think it's wrong, we speak it. That's how we can, like, we can see that it is wrong and repair it. Speak our inner child. Speak our ourselves. Speak our truth. Speak our perception. We're going to heal together. We heal only together. Queen of Swords and the Lovers. Together. This is the togetherness I see. Together. But each one of us, we have to become the Queen of Swords, speaking the truth with love. Because it is based on an inner knowing, an intuition, an acceptance of who we are. This is coming from a loving place. This is not the King of Swords. And we have the owl too, 2 times. Yeah. Yeah, we want to work on our vision. What do we see? Is our vision fueled with love? Or is it fueled with this hurt? I see this is a hurt. And we want to accept the hurt so we don't suffer. We do hurt. I mean, in our daily life, I mean, I have this burn. I'm not going to show you, but I have this burn. It means that we cannot not, because I was about to talk to you about it, so I was like, no. So yes, we do. This the divine has reminded me of talking about the hurt. We cannot not be hurt, and we cannot not hurt. We will be hurt. It's as if we have this cut. Can have this cut or this burn, or we fall, or we no. We cannot not live without all of us speaking about this. Yeah, you know, I have this injury here. I have been injured here. It's, when we were like young, those who had most scars are like, yeah, these are the toughest one. They have felt so many times, and they're still the toughest one. So let's get a final not about the herb. So I'm going to prepare the cards and I'll be back. So thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages to the beautiful group number 3. So the first one, what is it? Oh, here. Elder. So for me, this card, it means that going on in the Aquarian age, we don't want to forget about the legacy of our ancestors. We want to keep the legacy because that's what had brought life to us, and we want to take it with us. It's like the Fool vibes. The Fool is like, I see the Fool as someone who has been willing to burn everything behind, just taking with them their world, their life, their everything, taking with them just few. This is what I see. And this few, this little legacy that we will bring with us is enough. It will flourish, it will prosper. We don't need that much in the Aquarian age. So it depends on each culture, for example, and of course the human culture, about our ancestors' legacy. Each culture is bringing its own legacy. For example, my Moroccan culture, I'm bringing my own legacy, coming from Moroccan. Japanese, I was talking about Japan, their own legacy. Yes, because it's got the key again, it's got the key for the vision, the key of manifesting the vision. Yes, the key of manifesting the vision is within the knowledge coming from our ancestors. The legacy will help us manifest our dream, the dream that we have. All of us are going to create this beautiful Aquarian age coming. And the last one, I see it is the emergence, like the emergence coming together of opposite point of view in this warm, loving vibes of the divine. This is very beautiful. It will happen naturally, as I see. It will happen naturally as you see these beautiful plants or flowers, or like going this and awakening. It will help us awaken. Us manifesting our dream. Wow. Us using the knowledge from our ancestors and our dream, and the community. The knowledge coming from the community. So the knowledge coming from our ancestors, our own ancestors. For example, me, it's Morocco. This is the knowledge that would help me manifest. Manifest what? Our own dream, my own dream. Using what? The knowledge within the community. So let's get the last card from these small cards about flowers. So let's get 3. And then John Lennon. 4. Peony. Prosperity and compassion. Prosperity and compassion. Prosperity depends more on wanting what you have than on having what you want. Prosperity depends on more on wanting what you have than on having what you want. It's gratitude. Gratitude. Gratitude will make what we want flourish and prosper. Gratitude. One of the keys, I think, of our ancestors. They were very grateful. Yellow rose. Enthusiasm and friendship. Yeah, the community. The beautiful community. Yeah. A single rose can be my garden. A single friend, my word. So as I told you, you're not going to be alone in this. Partners. Whatever you want. Partners. Romantic. Collective. Like being, like I see 3 or 4 people are together. Most of the time 3 of them. Others 2. All the time all together. Going, doing many things together. Like togetherness. It's togetherness. See what's beautiful with the birds, and is that there's never only one leader. They, like, you see, they go like this, and then one of them goes here, and then yeah, that's what I see. That even if there is a leader, it is not about like someone who will decide, like something like this. Everybody is like the leader. Victory and conquest. This beautiful flower. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. So this is what I see for you. You have mastered yourself, and you're going to be connected with people who has mastered themselves too, or who are working on this. Grace and sweetness. So this is what I see. This is the community that will vibrate as how we perceive the past. That's what I mean. Because you have, like I told you, the moment I saw this card, I saw sweetness. you are remembering just the sweetness, and that's how we are going to create a sweet grace and sweetness within yourself in the present moment, and within your future, and within the community that you will belong to, that will come together, like just in grace, just naturally. So let's get the last card and some words from John Lennon. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So this is, for me, this is soul math family. So you are headed toward your soul family, and the people who will like vibrate, like resonate with it. What you say will resonate with them. Belongs to the same soul family as you. You are headed toward your soul family. That's why you are called just to speak or write. Whatever you will say, it will resonate with them. And that it will heal them. And I see that we are headed toward like a time where the healing will be like more energetically. That doesn't mean that we won't go to see the doctor or something. No, I am not saying this. I'm not saying this. Go to see the doctor, go to see the professional. What I mean is that the healing of like this non-accepting ourselves, meeting the people with whom we vibe the same way, will be healing to us, will help us accept ourselves. That's what I mean. So let's see what John Lennon, let's see what he's going to say. 2. The thing the 60s did was to show us the possibilities and the responsibility that we all had. It wasn't the answer. It just gave us a glimpse of the possibility. So we have the possibility, like the 60s, the hippies, this unconditional love, peace and love vibe. So the possibilities. So let's see how it resonates with you. I mean, I'm going to say it again. The thing the 60s did was to show us the possibilities and the responsibility that we all had. It wasn't the answer. It just gave us a glimpse of the possibility. What is it? Renew of some vibes of the 60s, peace and love and kind of vibes, community, some renewal. You are loved ones and the soul community, the soul family, yes. And the last one. There is an alternative to war. It's staying in bed and growing your hair. Okay, this is John Lennon saying there is an alternative to war. It's staying in bed and growing your hair. I don't know what it's going to mean to you. I mean, this is of course, the 60s and the hippies vibes. So the hippies vibes are here, there, yeah. It's going to mean something for each one of us. So I hope you've enjoyed the reading and it helped. Thank you for watching and see you in the next reading. Bye bye.